Hey guys, welcome back. Now, recently I did a video on this WPL truck where I changed out the broken servo on this one and I made it fully proportional using a Dumbo RC controller from a ZD Racing truck, and I also used a different ESC and aftermarket servo. Recently I also resprayed and customized a JJRC military truck, the transporter, and I've done a recent spray job on that. So the weather's pretty bad here at the moment in Perth. We've got a whole week worth of storms and rain, heavy rain, really windy outside, so I can't really do any reviews or anything like that. So in the meantime, I plan to do another custom respray paint job on this one. I don't really use these trucks, not since since I reviewed them. I haven't really ran them that much until recently. But what I plan to do with this one is respray it so it looks like a decommissioned, military truck. So it's going to be a different color, and yeah, hopefully this one turns out just as good as the other one, the JJRC transporter. So as you can see, I've already taken a few of the bits and pieces off here. Just got to take them off. They're only held with hot glue. I've taken a few off, as you can see. So I'm going to take all them off, pull this whole truck entirely apart, and then get stuck into painting. So hopefully it turns out, yeah, just as good as the other one anyway. Just another project to do while I can't really go outside and review any other products at the moment till possibly this weekend. So that's how I'm going to spend my next couple of days, just taking my time. Drying times I'll probably have to speed up with a hair dryer. I don't like to use a heat gun, even though I've got a heat gun. That tends to, you got to be really quick with a heat gun, and you can blemish the paint job. I'd rather use a hair dryer. It's not as hot, so I'll probably speed up the process by heating it up between coats, doing that like I did with the other one. But I'm going to take my time over the next couple of days. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get stuck into it. See how it turns out. All right, guys. Well, I've got some of the trim pieces off the main cabin here, and these are going to go black. So I've got the roof, the side panels, the main grille, some headlight surrounds, and some more panels here that go around the back of the cabin. So I'm going to primer these up in undercoat and then spray them in black. Okay, guys, so got to sand them all down first and then get into it. Alright, so I've given everything a quick sand. You want to try to sand off as much of the shiny plastic as you can to allow the paint to grip. Okay, so I've done all that. Done the grille, those side panels, even those little light sockets for the headlights. Now I went inside and grabbed the wheels. I'm thinking I might do them black rather than chrome. I'm still not 100% sure yet, but I'm going to sand them down and give them a primer coat anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. But all these are going to go into primer. So that's one quick coat of primer, just there. So probably just leave it like that actually. I'm not even going to bother, just missed the spot here. So I'm not going to bother going overkill on this one this time. On the last truck I gave it a couple of coats of primer and about 3 top coats and so forth, but yeah, that's good enough to kill it. To kill, what you basically want to do is just kill the old colour, so you got a blank canvas, you know, to work off with a new colour. So I'm going to blow dry this down just to speed up the process, and yeah, get into the actual black, the actual top coats. So I've got those parts out of the way. I'm going to start on these. I've sanded them all. I'm just going to primer coat all these up. I think I'm going to do everything black. The wheels black, and this little toolbox, which is part of this tyre frame where the spare tyre goes. I think I'm going to do everything black except this framework here for the spare tyre. That little toolbox fits on top. So I might do that. More than likely I'm going to do that in the body colour. So I'm going to prime all these up and get these done. So all the black pieces are done, like you can see in that photo, and I'm up to the cabin now. I've sprayed that in primer, and also that bracket to hold the spare tyre. Still got to sand down the back tray as well and do it in the body colour, but this section here I'm going to spray chrome, and then I'm going to mask that off where the radiator and fan is, so the grill will go on top of that. So I'm going to get stuck into that and get it done. Okay, so that chrome paint on that little section there in the middle where the radiator is, I want to keep that chrome, so I've masked it off now, and I sanded off just a couple of the panels around it because it was a bit too thick. So I'm ready to put the top coat. It's ready to go on there now. I'm going to start with the inside of the cabin first, and then flip it, and then spray the outside. To paint now. This is a little bracket that goes inside the cabin, which makes the front cabin lever down so you can install the batteries. So this sits inside the front of the cabin in between the headlights, pretty much behind the grill, where the grill is. So got that to do, and just this back tray to do. So, and that's it. I'll be finished and I'll be able to put the truck back together. Alright, so I'm all done, guys. These two pieces are all finished. A coat of primer, 2 coats of red, and a coat of clear on this one. So just let these two pieces dry overnight, and then I'll start putting the truck back together tomorrow. I'll show you it all back together again. The WPL truck. Decided to go for the red and black combo. So it turned out okay. You can see the chrome radiator behind the grille. That was what I was aiming for there. But yeah, this runs on the Dumbo RC electronics. And yeah, just decided to paint it this color combo. So it turned out okay. Doesn't look as cheap as what they do, you know, from factory. But yeah, just transform this from a military truck to something else. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video anyway, and I plan to possibly buy some more of these models and paint them up, just for something to do. I like doing these little projects, so yeah. Alright, guys, so anyway, I kept the original military action figure in there. I thought just leave him in there. I couldn't be bothered taking him off. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to put your comments down below, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and enjoy the hobby. Bye for now.